gold investor for a very long time, and he actually has presentations on how to like invest in gold and the difference between, you know, an asset. What's an asset? Whereas a lot of people say, well, I've got my home. My home is my asset. It's not an asset.
Liability.
It costs you a bloody fortune, right? And it go, you know, they can switch it off at any time they like. They talk about, oh, cryptocurrency's dodgy. What about your fucking house? Right? Right. We'll go back like 2007, 8, 9, right? It was worth 300,000, then it was worth 50 quid. Right. And the banks would say, oh no, you've got
Yeah, that I had a house worth
mortgage.
€100,000, and then I was told it was €125,000 in this
And so
space of
it's negative equity, so you've got to get out. You know, we want your mortgage back, you know, or you can't.
And you're still paying the difference for us.
Yeah. You know, so I mean, you know what happened. It happened to me, you know, it's like it is what it is. So, you know, there's no such thing. But on the gold side, I can't remember exactly. It's great the way he described it. Right. I don't know. You had these little chews when I was a kid called blackjacks. Can you remember them?
Doing
They're like little licorice blackjacks, they call them. And that's how he says, you know, when they switched the currency from the pence, right, where you would have shillings, pounds, and pence, then they changed it to decimal currency. They were changing it between 1969 and 71. I think 71 was when it finally went, whatever day, it was like, bing, from now on, you can't use that money anymore. It was a reset, right? Okay. And he was just saying, he said that, you know, they were always trying to sell it on to the people. A pound is a pound, a penny is a penny. And he was saying, like, he compared it, the two. He says, well, I know that for my penny, right, when it was pounds, shillings, and pence, I would take one of them big pennies, that big, and I could go and get 10 blackjacks. Right. He says, now I get a penny and I go in. He says, and I'm getting 2 blackjacks. So don't tell me that a penny is worth a penny, be it on the decimal currency or the pounds, shillings, and pence, because it isn't. You know, so, but that's how they fooled everyone and tricked everyone. That is inflation. And he said it, well, there's inflation. As a little kid, I knew I wasn't getting as many blackjacks for my penny. So, but it just helps it sink in. Well, I can relate to that. I can get that. And he was just, again, did a demonstration of if you had put the money into gold instead of buying a house. And I don't mean you don't buy a house. Well, most people don't buy it. You put, say, a 20 grand deposit on the house, and then you're in debt for the rest of your life. But he was saying, like, then that happened in 2007, 8, 9. Everyone lost, well, most people lost tons and tons of money. A lot of people actually lost their houses, etc. And he was just showing if you'd have put that 20,000 deposit into gold, right, by the time it come round to like 2007, 8, 9, it was worth 144,000. So he says that is an asset.